In pursuit of total control, Cao Cao moves on Jing, capturing it in the blink of an eye, and continues south. Soon, he arrives at Sun Quan's Yang province. His huge numbers practically bury the banks of the Shang'an. Faced with such a powerful enemy, Wu wavers between and surrendering. Elsewhere, Liu Bei, after being driven from Jing, gains the services of the sleeping dragon Zhuge Liang. In such tense times, what will this genius strategist suggest? Now, the strategies of Zhuge Liang are about to change the fates of Cao Cao, Sun Quan, and Liu Bei.
Our only hope is to surrender. There is no way we can defeat a navy of 800,000 men.
No, their figure must have been a bluff. I doubt they even have half of that number.
Even still, that is more than enough to swallow our forces whole. Besides, Cao Cao has the emperor in his custody. We will be seen as traitors to the Han. My lord, think of your subjects throughout Jiandong. For their sake and ours, we must surrender.
Master Zhang Zhao, Cao Cao may have the emperor in custody, but that does not make Cao Cao himself the emperor. He is simply another Dong Zhuo. As such, we cannot just surrender to such a man. That choice would do more harm to our people.
You have heard our opinions on the matter. What do you think, Master Zhuge Liang?
I believe there is only one possible path you can take. Join forces with my lord Liu Bei, and together we will defeat Cao Cao.
Are you mad? You barely have 1,000 men to your name. What good can you do against Cao Cao's army?
There is no sense in concerning ourselves with the issue of troop numbers right now. We have Master Liu Bei's leadership and charisma, and my wisdom. If we add to that the courage and the intellect of the army of Wu, we can defeat Cao Cao.
Your intellect? Just how big a fool do you take us for?
That's enough. We are not likely to come to an immediate decision. Let us take a break for now. We shall wait for Zhou Yu's return and then reconvene. You're dismissed, everyone.
Must be hard on our lord. Everybody says whatever's on their mind and then he has to make the tough decisions.
Lin Tong. He served the Sun family along with his father, Ling Cao. However, Ling Cao was slain in battle by Huang Zu's officer, Gong Ning, at Xiaku. Ling Tong's hatred for Gan Ning continued, even after Gan Ning was made a member of Wu. When up against Cao Cao's army, Ling Tong could not stop thinking about Gan Ning's presence.
Well, I could see making a case for either fighting or surrender. I'll do whatever our lord decides.
My lord.
I still do not know what choice I should make. I do not wish to surrender. Yet, if we go to war and fail, then the results will be disastrous. If I think of my people, surrender may be our best option.
Everyone is scared of Cao Cao. They are too focused on themselves and their family, as well as the future of Wu. However, consider this for a moment. What would happen if you were to surrender? Us warriors might be allowed to serve in Cao Cao's army. But what about you, my lord? At best, you'd be forced to live in exile, where you would live out your life in obscurity.
Thank you for your concern. I appreciate it, Lu Su. However, I do not care what happens to me. I must decide what is best for everybody and for Wu. Father, brother, what would you have done in my situation?
I can tell that you're troubled, Lord Sun Quan.
Thank you.
Forgive me, but I overheard you talking just now. I remember something that Lord Sun Se told you once. He said to turn to Lord Zheng Zhao for domestic affairs and to Lord Zhou Yu for foreign ones. It's difficult for one person to try and take on everything alone, but if you work together... Lord Zhou Yu is searching for answers. I think you should have faith in him and wait to see what happens.
Thank you. You are right, as always. This is not something I should be sitting here worrying about on my own. I shall listen to everybody's feelings on the matter, in hopes of arriving at our best way forward.
What are we going to do, Zhou Yu? We are warriors of Wu. Surrender should be the last thing on our minds.
Yes, I agree. I never considered surrender to be an option. However, even counting Liu Bei's army, we only have 50,000 men. There is no way we can overcome Cao Cao with such a small fighting force, no matter what strategies we devise.
Zhou Yu?
I had thought that the famous master Zhou Yu would have a little more confidence.
You must be Zhuge Liang. May I help you with something?
Nothing in particular. I just thought that you and I could have a little chat. In this time of great crisis, you appear to be taking on the fate of your entire kingdom on your shoulders. What is it that makes you do that?
Let me ask you, why is it that you serve Master Liu Bei? He is a man constantly on the run, with no land to call his own. That is not what I would consider a lord worth serving.
I see. I understand now what you're saying. Then I suppose that is your answer to the question I posed.
Yes, it is. I see in Master Sun Quan the qualifications of a man fit to rule the land, much like you see in Master Liu Bei. Additionally, he carries the hopes and dreams of his family and friends that have fallen along the way.
I understand. Then, all we need to discuss right now is how to overcome Cao Cao.
I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. I've yet to devise a strategy to defeat Cao Cao.
I doubt that very much. I am sure you have already thought of several possibilities, Master Zhou Yu. I am sure, for example, that you have considered using a fire attack.
You are a terrifying man, Zhuge Liang. I can see why they call you the Sleeping Dragon. A fire attack would help our cause considerably, if successful. By burning his ships, we could prevent Cao Cao from ever crossing the Shangjiang. However, the winds are quite weak at this time of year. I doubt we could expect the flames to spread properly.
Is that so? However, Master Zhou Yu, I wonder if you have noticed that the winter this year has been unseasonably warm. They say that the winds over the Shengzheng change at such times. It is said that a southeasterly breeze blows under such conditions. The wind would be in the direction of Wulin, where Cao Cao's forces are encamped.
What? Are you certain about that?
The vicissitudes of fate, the lay of the land, the united hearts of the people, all the elements are lining up in our favor. Master Zhou Yu, now is the hour when we must combine our strength and wage war against Cao Cao.
Zhou Yu, if what he said is true, it could be our chance at victory.
On one hand, it is a plot that relies on the fickle nature of the winds. But if it could open a path forward for us, we might even be able to beat Cao Cao.
Zhou Yu, thanks for coming. Currently, we are divided into two camps, surrender and resistance. I would like to hear what you suggest.
Very well, here is what I think. Cao Cao's army is large, but it includes former soldiers from the armies of Yuan Shao and Jing province. I suspect there are problems with leadership and morale. It's an army overly reliant on sheer numbers. It's not a cohesive unit like most fighting forces. Furthermore, Cao Cao's army is not used to fighting on the water, which gives us a decisive advantage. They are also traversing the Shangjiang in the middle of winter. I imagine many of them have taken ill as a result. Cao Cao's army is not invincible. An opening for us to attack will surely present itself. Therefore, given these facts, it is my opinion we should go to war with Cao Cao.
What? Zhou Yu? Have you lost your mind?
Zhou Yu, do you really think we can defeat Cao Cao?
Yes, based on Zhuge Liang's advice, I think we have found a way to overcome Cao Cao's superior numbers.
You're crazy. We'll be slaughtered in an instant.
Master Zhang Zhao, this is not a choice between surrender or resistance. It's a choice between Cao Cao and our Lord. Which man will emerge victorious over the land? I refuse to accept Cao Cao as that man. I side with the ruler of Wu, Master Sun Quan.
What?
Zhou Yu,
My lord.
My lord.
I have made my decision. Wu shall join forces with Liu Bei and defeat Cao Cao. From this day forth, I shall consider those who oppose this course of action to be traitors to our cause. The time for the final battle is upon us. Everyone, lend me your strength so we may create a new future for Wu.
I had a feeling it would come down to this, although who would want to surrender rather than fight? Watch me, Father. I promise to earn enough valor in this battle for both of us.
Master Sun Quan, I must express my gratitude to you for agreeing to form this alliance with us.
I should be the one thanking you. I am honored to be your ally in this battle, Master Liu Bei.
And I believe this is your sister, Lady Shang Xiang. I am delighted to see you again, my lady.
I am happy to see you as well, Lord Liu Bei. Let us put our best effort forth in this battle.
As much as it shames me to admit it, I'm afraid my forces are small in number. We may not be as much help as you had hoped. We will do what we can, of course.
Master Liu Bei, we would never stand a chance at victory without your help. Thank you for agreeing to stand with us.
Excuse me, but I must be taking my leave. I have to see to the battle preparations.
Of course. I will see you again shortly. Together, we must bring judgment to Cao Cao.
Our showdown with Cao Cao approaches. We must go back and check our preparations again to make sure nothing has been missed.
The closer we are to the... In order to... I have gone over the details with him. Now we just need to carry out the plan. Go with Cai He and Cai Zhong to Huang Gai's side.
They're starting the execution of Master Huang Gai? I still can't believe it!
What? Master Huang Gai is going to be executed. I need to be there.
This place is as good as any to die. Everyone, nobody is to take a single step in retreat! Where are you? These are supposed to be my friends. This is how I'm treated. That's it. I've had enough of this place.
Oh, you pain me, Master Huang Gai. Master Cao Cao would respect you.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Marvelous. You fight
Okay.
less cunning.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Well done. You performed admirably.
Xia here has fallen for the bait. Master Huang Gai has begun his preparations.
Hey, get on in here! Hey, get on in here! Come again!
Well, I've still got more work to do. I'd better go and deliver this wine to the enemy forces.
Yes! I know what to do. Don't worry. I'll sell it to them on the cheap. I didn't expect such a gift. Thank you! We'll start drinking it at once!
The enemy forces were thrilled to receive my gift. I wonder how they'll handle being drunk on top of being seasick.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Marvelous! You fight with strength as well as cunning.
Sure. We need 100,000 arrows for the final battle. How are we ever going to find so many?
If it proves difficult to gather the requisite arrows, then we will simply have to take them from the enemy. I will send out a ship to aggravate the enemy. Any arrows they shoot at us will then become ours.
I've been told to expect you. Come on, get aboard the ship. Now, here we go. I just hope this works. I think this should do it. Now, everyone, attack all at once!
The enemy! The enemy is attacking! Fire everything we've got!
That should do it. Brave warriors of Cao Cao's forces, thanks for the arrows!
Curse it! This was all an enemy plot?
We have enough arrows now. We must deliver them to Sun Quan's forces.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Very nicely done. Keep up the good work.
The enemy spy, Zhang Gan, has employed the services of a messenger. We're planning to use him to deliver this forged letter.
Cao Cao's officers, Zhang Yun and Cai Mao, are in secret communication with us. I believe that's what the letter said.
You want me to take this letter? But tell me, whatever for?
What is this letter? Could it be a confession of love?
Yes, I do work for Lord Jiangan, but that doesn't mean I work for free. So much. Thank you. I will make sure to get this done. Ah, you need me to give this to Cao Cao's forces, saying it's from Lord Jiangan.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
You're doing an excellent job.
I have to make my preparations. We still don't have enough fuel. I've got to get some more. We still don't.
I've got some great stuff here. I appreciate your business.
Welcome, welcome!
Do please come again.
This ought to do it. It's time to burn the enemy fleet to ashes.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Magnificent job. I'm glad you're on our side.
Very well. Are we ready for the upcoming showdown? I must check and make sure. I'm surprised. We actually managed to gather so many arrows so quickly. This will give us plenty of archers to strike the enemy. It looks like Cao Cao's army has fallen for our false report. I imagine Cai Mao and Zhang Yun will both be executed after this. Our plot was a success. It looks like the enemy has bought Wang Gai's defection. The fire ship is ready. Now we just need to wait for the right opportunity to present itself during the battle. The enemy is currently having a party due to a shipment of wine they received. I wonder how they obtained it. Okay, this is the time to rest and ready our mind and spirit for what lies ahead. We must be prepared for the coming battle.
It seems that Cao Cao's fleet has begun making its way south.
So they've made their move. When will we launch the fire attack?
Setting the fire trap now would be ineffective. I require a little more time.
If we succumb to the enemy attack now, all of our preparations will have been for naught. We must hold off their attack until we are ready to launch the fire attack.
I understand. Tell our men that we must endure the coming enemy assault. The final showdown has arrived. We shall use our fire attack to burn down Cao Cao's ships as soon as we've drawn them in.
Wait for the proper...
Sure.
Everybody, we just need to hold out until then!
We've placed archers all along the river. The enemy won't cross easily like this.
This is also thanks to those 10,000 arrows. Men, let's do our best too!
Lord Cai Mao and Lord Zhang Yun have been executed as enemy informants.
Hold on. Of them? On water? Impossible!
The most efficient way to burn the ships is to make sure they're tied together. For that, it might help if they're worried about seasickness. I'll start by taking out any naval troops weakened by the rolling waves. Then, Cao Cao will have to do something about it.
The time has...
The most...
My head is hurting too much to fight. It's never been this bad before.
I'm not drunk at all. That wine from Pangtong was so good.
My men are struggling with seasickness, and now the enemy approaches. This is most unfortunate.
Enemy! The enemy is attacking! I feel too sick to fight.
If only I had been able to do something to prevent this seasickness. My troops look as ill as I feel.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Marvelous. You fight with strength as well as cunning.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Yes, your deeds will go down in legend.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
My head is hurting too much to fight. It's never been this bad before.
Our men are not used to being on the water. We need to find a way to help alleviate their seasickness.
Where have you? Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Those men look like they're up to something. We should probably deal with them now, before they cause us any trouble.
The enemy will soon realize what we are up to. You must keep this place safe until the wind begins to blow.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
We don't stand a chance in the face of such fierce resistance. And here I was hoping to find out what they were up to.
That went well. Now, let's head on home.
Astounding job. You will be a valuable asset in battles to come.
It looks like the enemy forces have started to worry about the effect of seasickness. One more push, and they'll tie their ships together. Perhaps I need to have a word with them myself. You want to come with me?
The murmur of this river is quite soothing. Maybe if I get closer, I can think of even more resplendent songs.
The battlefield is a strange place to be indulging in poetry. Very well. I shall accompany you for your safety.
What are you doing here?
I've discovered a rather suspicious individual that must be eliminated.
Oops. We've been spotted. I don't like violence, but I think I need to make sure they keep quiet.
How could I let this one escape my grasp? My failure is worthy of the harshest punishment.
The din of battle has caused me to lose the song that was in my head. Maybe it will return to me once the land knows peace again.
Takes care of the enemy here. Time to march onwards. Well, this should be far enough. I'll just go and make sure the enemy ties their ships together.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Marvelous! You fight with strength as well as cunning.
Huang Gai, are you going to surrender to Cao Cao in that ship?
But the ship is loaded with oil and grass. What a peculiar cargo. I see. Material stolen from the Wu. Your hatred is strong, Master Huang Gai.
Yes. Let's stop suspecting Master Huang Gai. It seems his surrender is real. Hey, it looks like I'm actually gonna pull this off. Now, to get back to my preparations. This is for all those who sacrificed themselves to get us this far. Let's burn Cao Cao's navy to ashes!
I can help if you're feeling seasick. Hey, all your ships together. That'll fix it right up.
I've heard a great idea. If we chain the ships together, then we won't get sick.
You really saved us. Drink! Come on. Drink some more.
It's a little pre-victory gift. You make sure you drink it all up. Well, I guess my work here is done.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Magnificent job. I'm glad you're on our side.
Shall we start the plan to taunt Cao Cao's forces? We're ready to launch! Understood. We'll get a rise out of them. Don't worry.
Hey! Cao Cao! If you want a piece of us, come get it!
Their attempt to taunt us is pathetic. They must realize they need a desperate plan if they hope to win this battle. It is time for us to crush our weakened opponent and claim our victory. All units, advance on the enemy main camp! matter what you are scheming. Now, bow down before my ambition. Retreat is not an option. We will fight to the last man if we have Why do you continue this desperate struggle? It will do you no good in the end. I must pull back here, but my ambition is not yet extinguished.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Well done. You performed admirably. Why haven't the southeastern winds started blowing yet?
Zhou Yu, we cannot wait much longer. If the winds don't pick up soon...
Wait. Did the direction of the wind just change?
Master Zhou Yu, the wind!
The winds are blowing, just as we anticipated. My lord, give the order to march.
Okay. Order the forces of Wu to crash down on Cao Cao like a hurricane.
Yes, my lord. Oh! All units, prepare the fire attack! We shall sink Cao Cao's navy to the bottom of the Shangjiang! Master Huanggai, get ready to launch the fire ship!
Understood. This is gonna be the greatest battle any of us have ever seen! Just wait, Cao Cao. The flames of Wu shall engulf your ambition whole! Let's go! This battle's ours for the taking!
It's a fire ship!
Cao Cao! On behalf of the entire Sun family, I've come to offer you our warmest greetings!
Master Huanggai has shown us the way! Listen, men of Sun Wu! Have courage! It's time for us to defeat Cao Cao!
Up to now, we have been running. But not anymore. Just wait, Cao Cao. I will have your head on a spike!
This is our chance to claim Cao Cao's head. We must catch him before he can flee to Cao Ren's side.
We must defeat Cao Cao before he can meet up with his allies. All units, begin the pursuit immediately!
The enemy camp is ablaze! The fire attack is a roaring success! Ha ha!
It's all thanks to whoever defeated those enemies that were trying to block the preparations. Launch the ships at once! They're all going to burn at this rate!
No! The ships are all linked together! We couldn't run away if we wanted to!
Now, take defensive positions!
Give it up! We cannot afford to lose this position! I shall personally see to its defense!
We cannot allow Master Cao Cao to fall in battle here! Quickly, begin our glorious advance to meet up with the main unit!
This is as far as you go. There's gonna be nothing left for you but ashes when I'm done.
Weary of you!
Now is the time for us to launch our attack. It shall change the course of this battle. We have no choice but to retreat in a graceful manner. Master Cao Cao, please be careful out there.
That's the spirit. We can use this momentum to chase down South South and secure victory.
That went well. Now, let's head on home.
You're doing an excellent job.
Capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me. Halt! The enemy is on its way here. Take defensive positions.
It's Liu Bei. Maybe something good will come out of this yet. I'll go and put an end to him myself.
The enemy's momentum is too great. I must not be defeated here.
Show the enemy no mercy! Weary of you!
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march! I found Liu Bei, but failed to do anything about it. I hate how powerless I am.
Cao Shu has been driven off. This should allow us to meet up with our allies.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am. That went well. Now, let's head on home.
You're doing an excellent job.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
The time to attack!
I can tell from my years of experience on the battlefield, Cao Cao and Cao Ren are likely to flee here after meeting up. We need to secure this area before they arrive. Defeat the enemy officers at each gate, and we'll surround them once they get here. I'm weary of you!
I refuse to let anyone pass this gate. Anybody that tries to break through will face the ultimate punishment.
You don't get out much, do you? All right. We're gonna take that gate down by force! Think I'll let you get away? I will defend this place with my life if I have to.
I'm weary of you!
Let's go! Now is the time to attack! Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
Failed my mission.
Think I'd let you get away?
I must accept whatever punishment comes with that failure.
Let me defend this gate! You will never see a fiercer defense in your life!
Where is
I must return while I am still able.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Don't let up, Ling Tong! You're doing great!
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
That's as far as you go. I'm not letting you through this gate.
We cannot retreat now.
Not with our goal just within our grasp. We must find a way through that gate.
I can't believe I'm being forced to flee before my lord arrives. How will I ever explain this to him?
I will defend this gate with my life! Not one of Cao Cao's men shall pass!
Looks like the enemy's approaching from this gate, too. I wonder which trap I should use against them.
He's a strange fellow indeed. However, we should not underestimate him. Let's deal with him quickly and move
That didn't turn out like I expected. I was hoping to test a variety of tactics against them.
I'll protect this gate, then. A single mouse won't get past me.
We've encircled them completely. Even if Cao Cao's forces run, we've got them.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am. That went well. Now, let's head on home.
Your abilities are amazing. I have much to learn from you.
Don't let up, Ling Tong! You're doing great!
target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Report. The retreat point for our forces is surrounded by the enemy.
Our allies will be unable to make the retreat. We must rupture the enemy lines and break through this siege.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
I do not care how many of you there are. You must get through me if you wish to reach Master Cao Cao.
Zhang Liao, I swear I shall do what little I can to aid you.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Report! Lord Cao Ren awaits you!
This battle will be won if we can meet up with Cao Ren. If we can't, then we are as good as dead.
We've located Lord Liu Bei. He's marching on Cao Cao.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We've still got some fight left in us.
I will not allow a single soul beyond this point. Face me, if you dare!
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Halt! Did you really think you could simply sneak past me and reach my lord?
Sun Jian. So this is what your children have become. Impressive.
Cao Cao managed to elude our pursuit somehow. However, it'll be some time before he can recover from this defeat.
We have an excellent opportunity to build up our forces while the enemy's unable to move. This is our chance to make a play for the land.
How could I make a mistake at such a crucial moment? This is the greatest shame I have ever known.
The enemy is desperate to claim my head. However, if we make it through here, victory is all but assured.
Cao Cao's army has pulled back. It seems we have won this battle.
You fought magnificently, Master Sun Quan. The courage displayed by the men of Wu was most impressive.
You weren't too bad yourself, Lord Liu Bei. Isn't that right, brother?
Please desist, Lady Xiangxiang. You must not praise me when I do not deserve it. It embarrasses me.
Unfortunately, we let Cao Cao get away.
Yes, but that was to be expected. All we needed to do in this battle was claim victory over Cao Cao's forces, and we have done that.
Yes, I could not agree with you more.
You are right. We should savor this accomplishment.
I am relieved that we successfully defended Wu's territory.
That was most impressive, my lord. I only wish Master Sun Jian and Master Sun Ce could have seen you in action.
Everyone, There will be a grand banquet to celebrate our victory. Tonight, we shall eat, drink, and be merry until the sun rises.
Oh, that's what I like to hear! I'll invite my friends and really make this a party to remember.
Master Sun Quan, please try not to let yourself get carried away this evening.
Master Zhuge Liang, I must thank you again for your cooperation. Because of you, we were able to protect Wu from Cao Cao.
Not at all. I simply provided what support I could for Master Zhou Yu's plan. We owe this victory to the courage and intellect of the men of Wu.
My only regret is that we were unable to slay Cao Cao. It does not seem to bother you, though. You said previously that it was to be expected. It's almost as if you knew that Cao Cao would survive the battle.
Yes. I anticipated that Cao Cao would survive. Besides which, it would be troubling for us were Cao Cao to be killed just yet. Now, if you will excuse me, I must take my leave.
It would be troubling if Cao Cao were to be killed. Just what are you planning, Zhuge Liang?
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.